Hi everyone, my name is George and welcome to my chemistry tutorial. Today we're going to take a look inside of the atom, the building block of everything around us. By the end of this video, you'll be able to understand what atoms are made of and how their tiny parts make up all matter in the universe. So let's go ahead. So you can see my name right here, class, and my title. So let's go to the next slide. So my objective is to explain what an atom is. We'll cover the three things. First, what an atom is. Second, the three main subatomic particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons. And finally, how these particles determine the identity and behavior of an element. So let's go. So we have a question right here. What is an atom? So an atom is the smallest unit of matter that still keeps the properties of an element. So everything you can touch or see from the air, you breathe to the metal in your phone, is made of basically atoms. Even though atoms are incredibly small, they contain even smaller parts that give them structure and function. So let's take a look at those. So here's a demonstration. So right here we have the electrons, which are in the outer shell. Those lines right here are the outer shell, the shell. Inside of it, we have the neutrons and protons. You can see it right here, label it. And this thing, we call it the nucleus. So let's go and take a look at the next thing. So the proton, electron, and neutron. As you can see, we have them right here. So atoms are made of three subatomic particles, protons, which are positive charge, and they're found in the nucleus. Neutrons have no charge and are also in the nucleus. Electrons are negative charge, and they move around the nucleus, so in the outer shells, as I explained it. So, what's inside of the nucleus? So, in the center of the atom is the nucleus, a dense core that contains protons and neutrons. The numbers of the protons tell us which element it is. And like as you can see right here, you can see the how big it is. Like it's really, really small. So, for example, every hydrogen atom has one proton. It's right here. Proton in the middle. And every carbon atom has six. So almost all the atom mass comes from the tiny nucleus. So whatever's in the middle, most of the mass is coming from there. So the electrons and energy levels. So electrons orbit the nucleus in regions called energy levels or shells. This one's right here. They go around. They move up incredibly fast, and even though they're much lighter, they play a huge role in chemical reactions. For example, carbon has six protons, six neutrons, and six electrons. This makes it a neutral overall because the positive and negative charges balance. As oops. So right here we have a fun fact. Um, so here's something that might surprise you. If the nucleus were the size of a marble, the entire atom will be as big as a football stadium. That means that atoms are mostly empty space, to be honest. Okay, so my reflection. So creating this video helped me understand atomic structure much better. I learned how protons define which element sometimes is, while electrons determine how it reacts with others. This knowledge connects directly to my future career in engineering. Understanding matter at the atomic level is the key to design materials, energy systems, and new technologies. So now we go to the credits. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. on the atoms and subatomic particles. I hope you learned something new about the tiny building blocks of everything around us. See you next time.